This is Danavan Hilton, beautiful January 2018. We're downtown Nashville, heading over to check out the mayor. She's speaking on transit. It's a $9 billion transit proposal on the table here in Davidson County, Nashville. And why it's so significant is because Nashville is reaching a little over or close to 100 new residents moving in a day. The southeast region of the United States is just a strong economy right now. Georgia, Tennessee, Indiana, and please forgive me for the Kentucky, other states that I mentioned. But then also with Georgia, southeast region of the United States developing nicely with the economy, that means that Middle Tennessee as well as the state of Tennessee, which I believe state of Tennessee won the Economic Development of the Year award, I think like 2 or 3 years in a row, like the last 2-3 years. And so Memphis, Knoxville, Middle Tennessee, and everything in between and outside are doing a really good job. And so $9 billion proposal on the table that will connect and concern the entire region, not just Middle Tennessee, and how that's going to fuel the economy as far as making a smooth transitional infrastructure. So we're at the Nissan Stadium about to hear the mayor speak. It's important for individuals to come down. You may not be able to make it to the event, but it's important for you to stay engaged in what's going on in your immediate area, simply because it's just dealing with dollars and taxes, and you want to make sure you stay up to date with the hard work of the elected officials. If you feel your elected officials aren't doing a great job, I would suggest you get involved to see where you can fit in to help make your city, your state, your country, your world a better place. So we're at Nissan Stadium. Shout out to the Tennessee Titans. They just won the wild card game against, with all due respect, the Kansas City Chiefs. That was a great game. Quarterback Marcus Mariota made that pass where it was deflected. He caught it, threw it back in and ran it in. So we're here at that very spot. I mean, not what the game was at, but this is the Tennessee Titans representing. So we're going to go ahead and walk in here and see what's going on with transit. So we're inside the Nissan Stadium. Pretty cool. The mayor has already begun.
But thinking about 5 years from now, and 10 years from now, and 15, and 20, and 30, and we have to invest in that future.
Hey there, Danavan Hilton. We just wrapped up a transit meeting. Where's the camera? Just wrapped up the transit meeting, and I just wanted you to catch the background. The skyline is beautiful. You can't beat that. So the mayor had a chance to speak. My girl Charlene Oliver, office of Congressman Jim Cooper did her thing as well, and that's what it's all about. Okay, so we just wrapped up the transit meeting. Mayor, she's doing an outstanding job. It's a lot going on in Nashville, and so I'm very fortunate to be able to stay up to date, go to these different meetings, and to deliver the message back to a community that's working hard, traditionally a workforce that may not have the time to come to these type of meetings. So I try my best to get that information and communication out to them to make sure that all of Nashville is growing and on the same page. But ultimately, like I said, transit plays a huge role in the development of that city behind me, or that infrastructure to include the regional area. And so it's tough because when you're competing from a economic development standpoint, you have a lot going on regionally, nationally, and a lot of individuals got to understand it's very competitive when it comes to economic development, even for a region, because you're looking to recruit businesses, both domestic and abroad. And when you recruit those businesses, traditionally, if that business is not expanding, that means that business is leaving that geographical location to come to your geographical location, which means that particular area is going to lose jobs. So it's very competitive. It's a process, and I hope that all parties involved are able to come to some sort of agreement, because there's a lot of opposition, but there's also a lot in agreement. But at the same time, you got to work together to make it happen.